Get the crowd moving during Live Sound Month at
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We're not going to wait the usual 10 minutes that I normally do for our intros, you know. I'm just going to get right into it because Martha's dead. And we don't really understand anything that's happening in this game, to be completely honest with you. It is a very confusing game, but in the greatest way possible. It is very confusing. We learned a lot, but we also have a lot more questions. And hold on, let's try and fix this. See, different lighting every day. I have to change that green screen save. How's it going, Yen? Barbagoo, you precious human being, you. Oh, Barb, it's great to see you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful. I almost said Thursday. I do that all the time. I think it's Thursday, and it's not Thursday. God, I wish it was, but. Anyways, my week has been pretty chill. Not too crazy, but Barb, my friend. I love you. No. Good to see you. Ashen, welcome in. I hope your streams have been going well. Ashen, isn't it your birthday? Is it tomorrow or is it today? Oh, dude, me too. Me too. Was that a yes for... Oh, it's today? Yeah, okay. Happy birthday, Ashen! Woo! Nice, man. Hey. Ripe age of, 20? You know, you're 1 year away from being able to drink. Congrats. No, seriously. Happy birthday, my man. I hope we can bring you a, fun, exciting little stream here. That I really hope happens, but I know it will because this game is absolutely bonkers. But guys, if you also don't know our good friend Barbecue, he is the one that I have a bromance with. I think that's the perfect way to call it, a bromance on Twitch with. He is my bromancer. and he's wonderful. Plays a ton of Hitman, and he's really good at it. Among various other things, as you can tell, he joins me on many other games. We do our horror games together. We do our puzzle games together, and yeah, it's insane. It's insane. I wish I was 20. I mean 25 again. I'm actually 35. Congrats on being 35. Congrats. Does life make... No, I don't think life ever makes sense. That's what I've come to the conclusion. I don't think life ever makes sense, but I think you can... You create your own purpose in life, is what I have come to figure out. Because everyone has different wants, everyone has different needs, everyone has different dreams. So it's really like, what do you want to do? As long as it's not harming anyone else, you're good to go. You're good to go. I think that's really it. My need is to lay down and rest for eternity. Okay, well, you also have to somehow support yourself. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that part. Which the supporting yourself tends to deviate people from their path. And sounds good, Ashton. And I think that's where all the stress and confusion also comes in life too. It's like I have to do this stupid job in order to enjoy things in life. It's that part's hard. Yeah, hell yeah, we're halfway through the week already. I can't believe it. It's like I blinked and we're on Wednesday. These past weeks have just been cruising by. It's really nice. It is. It really is. I won't lie with you there. But back to the game. Martha is dead. This game is bonkers. It is insane what we have witnessed, what we have found out, what we have done. I mean, Julia is kind of crazy. I honestly think Julia's kind of crazy. But for good reason. I mean, her mom is one of the worst people. Like, terrible. And I think she's a straight up junkie. She's a straight up junkie. Hi, Violacious. Welcome in and happy Wednesday to you. But like, these look like drugs to me. Like, straight up, they look like the cheap drugs back then that people were like, oh yeah, this is good for you. When really it was just like cocaine.
Telegram.
That is my...
in the letterbox. Have a good day.
Ooh, we got
a telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late?
Blame Cows! Cows! Why did you deliver the mail in the mailbox? Why don't you just slide it through the door? Come on. Look, the door's open, man. The door's open. Cows, get better at your mail services. Great to see you, Cows. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. Spicy Tylenol with a bit of... Seriously.
Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Philly Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni.
Did you listen to that Stuff You Should Know episode? Probably, but is it a... Wait, which one is it? Because I haven't been fully caught up. The way I listen to Stuff You Should Know now to like keep myself at a good pace is I only listen to it on my way to work, which is about 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, yes! The Tylenol murders, yes. Messed up. So messed up. And they didn't even find the person, right? Like, there was no way to track it. They don't know what actually happened.
Bombings. Damage caused by the bombings between Florence and Siena continues to increase. After the disaster at Poggibonsi, rubble and power cuts are the order of the day.
But, yeah, it's insane.
Attack on Hitler. After an attack carried out by a group of traitors, Hitler's words are, "In having escaped, I see a sign of the duty incumbent on me to continue my work."
I did. I passed my practical power lift equipment with the highest mark 90%, sold my sister-in-law's car, booked my physio appointment, and found an amazing sale on car tires. So on one of the very few great days this year. Damn, cows! It was just all working for you. And it was a good day on Ashen's birthday, therefore making it an even better day. So, oh my.
The New Zealanders conquered
That's awesome, man.
Tavernelli in the eastern sector of the battlefront. The troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The
I think
6th
we already listened
South
to this one.
African
Sorry.
Armoured Division.
I always click the same one.
Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola.
My goodness.
Telephone cables have been cut, causing danger to general safety. Any damage to the information service facilities is punishable by death.
Yen has made a... has related, I think, the game or just chat to a Harry Potter moment. God, for how many streams in a row now? Like 8?
Dear Mrs. Irene K., following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D.
Helga! How's it going, Helga? Great to see you.
As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details.
This mom is a whack job! This mom is a whack job. Helga, we are having a wonderful day. Some crazy-ish happened at work today. Some, like, crazy stuff. But the game is, god damn, that was quick. That was quick. I even prepared it for this. Give me a second. It wasn't a bad one though. It wasn't bad. I didn't get a mark on my Streamlabs, so that's good. Yeah. Interesting. What Barb just said, Helga's the best. Squeeze my nuts. That's what he had to say during one of his voice commands streams, where all he could do was voice commands to make Hitman move, and someone said Helga is the best to, like, shoot, and then squeeze my nuts to, like, crouch. So it was like, shoot, then crouch. So Helga's the best, squeeze my nuts. It was a hilarious stream. I don't even know how you did it for that long. I would have, like, lost my voice, gone crazy, everything. It was exactly chaotic. Is it better now? Is it still lagging? I hope not. But I think there are just certain games where my computer is, not happy. We still haven't found we're doing that first! It's still lagging so... Okay. Yeah, so for some reason this game hates me. Everything's low as F. Do you think maybe it's because I have it on full screen? I don't think it's the graphics for the game. I think it's the game itself is badly optimized. I don't see any lag. It's something... Something's just wrong. Okay, let me, if it's not lagging for Goon, it's an encoding issue, probably. Yeah. What graphics card do I have? Does it say down in my description area, by chance? I don't remember that stuff. But, like, we tend to have some bad moments if you hit Windows plus R. 1050. It sounds right. Here, let me log off. Okay, we are getting laggy here. Boop. 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 Okay. Windows key plus R. You want to check if your drivers are digitally signed. To check your drivers, Windows might connect to the internet, but doesn't send personal. Sure. Under the display tab. Okay, graphic chip type NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 3GB. Is that it? Yeah, 1060. That is it. Cool, that's a nice way to get to it. Is a little dated, but should still be pretty darn good. We gotta raise money for Goon graphics card. I feel like it should be okay. I'm worried that it's dying. That's my biggest worry, is that it's actually just dying. Because Grounded, I can see maybe why Grounded has issues, because it's early access, you know. 3090. Oh lord. Oh, 1050 sucks. Maybe I am outdated. I must be outdated a little bit. If it's it is overloaded. What if I drop the bit frames? Because I have it at like 4,000, I think, on Streamlabs. What if I like lower it to 3,000? Bitrate is separate. Damn it. Okay. It looks like it's alright now. It also it's the same duration. May not be multi-threaded. Are you streaming in 60 FPS or 30 FPS, do you know? Or 1080 or 720? I believe it's 720 at 60. Right, Helga, I'm there with you. Like, I had to literally look up what graphics card I had because I didn't know. I wonder if would turning off the stream preview on my Streamlabs do anything? Stream in 30. Okay. Turn off. Okay, that's usually how I like have been telling. If I can, how do I turn this off? There was a button to get rid of it. Oh, man, they changed everything again. Interesting. I mean, we've done, like, we played Elden Ring. And, you know, like, I shouldn't really have issues. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. But anyways. I think it's a lot to do with, I don't know. It's how the game is made. Because I've done some pretty intense games. Very intense games. Oh yeah, we get to develop a photo. We gotta go find the tire pump. Let's just try to power through. I really want to finish this game. But yeah, again, let me know if it does end up being laggy again. It shouldn't be for a little bit though. Okay, the tire pump could be anywhere in the house. It looks nice now. Yeah. We just have to get over that first hurdle, you know? Have you checked your temps since your last stream? No. I haven't. Hey, Punk is! Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Go to the dark room now. Not when she's around. I must
Why is
stay
she
as far
here?
away from her as possible.
Why is she
I could go to
here?
the cemetery instead to find out whether Martha really was pregnant or not.
how would that help us? But great to see you, Punkus. Hope you're well. Happy Wednesday.
Commune of San Casciano, province of Florence.
Oh, it's not downstairs, yes.
Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3, series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Ramola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto
I've already read this one?
who will look after the burial
Oh.
in the cemetery of
I don't remember anything. Cause I'm not gonna lie. When those, oh my.
Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark.
When I have those going, I don't tend to listen to the letters too much, because that's like my time to read chat. Like, that's when I catch up on chat, so I may miss some actual things. But thank you, Cals, for Grandma Shark. That was very nice of you. Repeat and repeat. We're going across the bridge. Yes. I feel like the tire pump... It would make sense to be out here, right? Like right in here somewhere? But we've been in here a few times. We've been in here. Something to think about. I don't know how long this game is, but something to think about because, again, I am on my horror game kick. I'm on my horror game kick, and I want to know what other good games have come out, and, updates. I know Lunch Lady got updates, so I'm thinking I'm gonna play Lunch Lady with wands. We could just go shoot our mom right now. Take a Nazi down. From within, you know? Like, we are very capable of that. Yeah, Devour. Yes, another... Oh! Devour with wands. That was the game I played with wands. It was a good time. Who else did I play Devour? I think I played Devour with a lot of people. So I'm actually going to do Devour then. I think Lunch Lady may actually have another map as well. But, yeah, let's start building up some more horror game lists and get cruising on those because I'm pumped. Back at it. I don't know where that bike pump is. Why would it be in the bathroom? Devour is really good, and there is one map that we still haven't even gotten close to competing. Like, it's impossible. I even think didn't they lower the difficulty on that map, the sciencey one, because people were so mad about it? Like, this is impossible. To where the bikes are? Inside the house? Dead by Daylight? I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight. Yeah, me and Wands and Loop and Rocks, as well as... Oh, come on, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, what is it? Don't tell me, chat. Don't tell me his name. Yen, yeah, obviously Yen. That's not who I'm thinking. Holy crap. Deadpool. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta go to the cemetery. Dude. I picked it up when I was on sale, but I haven't played it yet. That would be another really, really, really good game to play with viewers. And I apologize that I haven't done a Discord stream. I know I've been saying I want to do that one, but as you all know, my schedule is pretty tight. Check the foyer. That room with the gates. It was back there? The one room that I just happened to not check right now? I did, I'm sorry. Stuff just changes and then I can't, like, catch up. And it stresses me out. So it's like, I'd rather push it off instead of forcing it and then never doing it again, because I can't. There is no bike pump out here. There's no pump! It's on the bike? Oh my god. That thing is not.
Here's the bicycle pump.
That is stupid. That's stupid. What is that nonsense? Can we open this gate? It's so much nicer when it's open. You had one like that? I think I did for like basketballs and soccer balls when I was younger, but I never had it for a bike. I always had the you know? And the worst part about these pumps is when you need the stupid little, what are they called? The little silver tips. And you never seem to have them when you need them. You know, like you take it out for the bike, and then you need the little silver tip for like the football and soccers and stuff like that. And then they just disappear. Why was there music? Oh, there's a recorder in this room right here. Bye. You can hear it a little bit. Good Barb. That is one of the best emotes around. One of the best around. Oh my god, really? Really? Look at us go! Look at us go! I'm coming, Germans! Ah! Where's the tank? Like, how? No one can stop me now. No one can stop.
To go far away from here, I need to have a good reason.
Ooh, which means we'll eventually have a good... We'll eventually have a good reason. But yeah, I really apologize about the Discord stuff. I want to play Monster Hunter on Discord. I want to play Dead by Daylight on Discord. Like, I would love to. But now I have to look at moving, getting rid of a lot of my stuff, and getting ready for all that. That's life, though. You know, you want to do more, and you gotta put your priorities first. I am moving. Yep, I'm gonna be moving in June or July. Moving in with Lady Goon. And we've been looking at houses like crazy, and apartments, and all that stuff. Just trying to get a general idea. But the biggest thing is having to get rid of my stuff. What? Why can't I go down there? Yen! Why can't I go down there? Okay, oh, I have way too much stuff. I have way too much stuff. Like, I am one of those... Water break! Thank you so much, Ashton. And blame... Wow, another blame Helga. It won't let me go down there. But thank you for the water break. Cheers. I almost drank the wrong one. That one was, like, empty. I was like, wait a sec, I don't think I finished it. Oh, yeah. No, it was hilarious. Like, of course, never mad at Lady Goon. Never will be. But when we first agreed, like, oh shoot, we can actually move in with each other. She started mentioning all the things that she didn't want to bring with us. And I was like, Lady Goon, like, you understand that's all my stuff, right? And she's like, oh, not all of it. I'm like, pretty much all of it. She's like, I don't want the couch. I was like, I've had that couch with me for so long. Which, you know. So, I'm not going to be necessarily throwing away my furniture. I'm going to be just leaving it to my roommates that want it. If they want it, then they can have it. But if they don't want it, then I'll probably toss it. But I don't see them tossing anything. A lot of my clothes needs to go. Like, I have way too much clothes that I don't wear. Those I need to donate. I'm gonna donate all my clothes. I have a lot of like collectible stuff that are just in boxes. Like, they aren't any use to me at this point until I get a house. Gingy's in the house. Speaking of house, Gingy, Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello. Hope you are well. And welcome to this lovely, lovely streaming day we're having. Why have they locked my shelter room? Find the keys. Foil stuff goes to the basement. I thought that only happened in movies. No. Oh, thanks, Gingy. Yeah, we're hopefully it'll be pretty, you know, I think it will be quick and easy. Have a good lurk, Ashton, thank you. Yeah, I can't leave my stuff at my parents' place. They already have a lot of stuff, and they're also in a whole nother state. That would be that would cost a lot of money. That would cost a lot of money. But this is the way I'm thinking about it, is like, I'm not too worried. Where is that goddamn objective? I'm so confused. Oh, that's right. Near the stream. So do I go down here and leave it, maybe? Let's do that first, because that's more straightforward. But, no, this is like a good sign being like, hey, you need to downsize a little bit. Like, you need to downsize a little bit. I do have way too much stuff, and this is my awakening to saying, hey, you don't even use like 90% of the things. Like, I literally just need my desk and my computer, and I'm gonna be a happy camper. Yes, I've made it very clear to Lady Goon that we're getting a 2-bedroom, no matter what. Like, no matter what, we are getting that 2-bedroom because I need to have my office. That's the only requirement I asked, is I want my office. And she's all about it. She's like, fine. Like, you get your office, but I get to decorate everything else. And I'm like, go for it. That's all you. You know? But, yeah. You don't really realize how much stuff you have until you start moving. And you're like, oh my god. Why do I even have this, and this, and this? Like, why am I keeping this stuff? Is this the stream that they talked about? Nothing's showing up on the map. My wife has a crafting room. Perfect. We've also found, like, some really, really nice, smaller housing. Why would I go on the boat? So the kitten is going to be staying with her other roommate, and then Lady Goon has already put a down payment on a bulldog that she'll be getting in August, I think. Oh, the cat's name is called No-No. K-N-O-W, K-N-O-W. Yeah, she's getting a bulldog. Super cool. Mr. Jenny and I are in a 5-bedroom house together. Once I get a PC, we'll make our own room. We'll be making our old roommate's room into a gaming room together. Nice. And he's kind of like a big cat. Oh. Yeah, no, super sweet, but she will not be coming with us. The bulldog that we are basically adopting, its name is Kiwi. Her name is Kiwi. And she is quite cute. I'll try and get a picture and post on the Discord. Why is nothing showing up on the map now? Like, what did I do wrong? Do they mean this stream? Like, I don't know what the hell it wants me to do here. I already did this. We do need to find the keys. But where's the objective that says go check to see if she's pregnant? They didn't add that to the list, and that's literally what she just told me to do. She needs a new name that rhymes with, yeah. Lady Goon really wanted Bubbles to be her name, but she's 4.5 years old, and I don't think we can change it. If you look on the map in the objectives, does it not show you where? Oh. It usually just shows on the map. See? It doesn't do a circle. It just... Whoa! When did this get here? Oh! There it is. There it is. Cool K! How you doing? Hey, you're making progress? Last time I checked, you didn't stream. I'm doing really well, Cool K. I'm doing well. That is the goth. I think that's the one that I picked. Like, that's the one I picked to show on the map. And so I was just saying, oh, it worked. So I need to go... Oh, God. How do you even... Okay, so we just need to keep... If I keep... We'll just keep checking map. It's fine. Would be nice... It didn't let me ride the bike down here. I tried. It did not let me. But we're okay. But Cool K, hope you had a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. And, it's great to see you. It's great to see you. We haven't really accomplished anything yet, to be honest with you, so you haven't really missed much, but our mother is down in the basement, so we can't get our photos made just yet, which is fine, because we have lots of other things to do. We did find the bike pump. Cool K, we did find the bike pump, and thank you, Yen, for clipping that, by the way. I didn't acknowledge it. But I really appreciate the clips. Also, I don't need to mention. Never mind. Let's see. So I just need to keep. Okay, so if I keep on this, I should be okay. Thank you again. Hey, Cool K! What? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much, Cool K. That is super nice of you. Holy crap. It's because I found the tire pump, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, Yen told Goon where the pump was. To be fair, I would not have found that. To be fair, I would never have checked to look at that stupid wheel. Like, I would have looked at it, acknowledged that that is not a tire pump, and then left. Because I am a son of a gun like that. Oh, I am going the right way. Cool. But yeah, thank you again, Cool K. Thank you.
Martha is in the family crypt.
I would have ignored it yet.
I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids.
That's not it.
To see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened.
Oops. Oh, hot damn. We're about to get into something hot and heavy here. Mainly just heavy. Not really too hot. Because we're about to... She says she wants to find out if her sister was actually pregnant. Which makes me think she's gonna dig up the freaking grave. And... like, how else will you check? How else are you gonna check? Was that the place? That was the place. God.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps.
Oh, okay.
There we go. The photo is where they requested.
Beautiful. Okay, now we can go check out that cemetery. She wants that death stick. Oh my god. She wants that death stick. Okay, we got that one out of the way. Now I really want to find the... where they buried her. Maybe I have to call the cemetery first. Is that what I have to do? Call cemetery and then it'll tell me that I can go see her or something like that? That's why it's not, like, actually activating? Because this one's not activating either. Requirements go to... Oh, there it is. There it is. But doesn't say... I think they buried her at the end of the last stream because she said that she missed her the ending of the funeral. She went to go say bye by herself, but then she went down to see the White Lady and like passed out or something and then missed everything. I guess her body might be at the cemetery. I'm gonna call the cemetery. Yep. I agree, yeah, I agree, because we're missing some activations, I think. It's amazing how this game turned from a creepy horror game into, kind of horror-ish, you know? And then, more of a detective, what the F game, you know? Like, this is completely not what I expected, but I'm loving it, and honestly, we aren't, like, even if we aren't doing much, just walking... Look at this! Like, that's so nice. That is so nice. It would have been better with, my upgraded, or my stuff all on high, but hey, it's all good. It is all good. Okay, so I need to call the cemetery, which... is 6537. Oh, I have it right next to me too, that's nice. It's a good game. It's a really good game. As mother, act as yourself.
Hello, it's Irene K.
Yeah? Yeah, and what do you want from me?
How dare you, you disrespectful cretin!
Oh, I'm the rude one? You're the one who's a filthy traitor. Just look at this bitch!
He must be going crazy. I don't believe for 1 second that Mummy would let him treat her this way. Sheer madness.
I don't... I'm gonna try it again. That didn't make sense at all. That did not make any sense. Why did she call her a traitor?
I've already called this number. What use would there be calling again?
I want to act different. One typo wasted two. I honestly kind of wish I was able to use this phone before it disappeared. It looks fun. Like, to me, it looks fun. Should I try... I'm gonna try the asylum. I will say, if you're in trouble, and, you need to call someone quick, you're screwed. You're screwed. Like, you're dead, basically.
Volterra Psychiatric Hospital, how may I help you?
Request information, hang up.
Hello, we recently requested the admission of Julia Kay to the hospital. I just wanted to know whether it would be possible to cancel the request.
I'm sorry, but the request was issued by the municipality where you reside, madam. Any revocation of the request should be passed by them. Only they can decide whether to approve of the cancellation or not. Have you already received the telegram confirming that we have taken charge of the request?
No, I haven't received any telegram.
Then you must hurry. If you go to the town hall and discuss the issue with them, they can approve the cancellation. Thank you. Goodbye, madam.
She's nice. That was like the nicest lady we've talked to besides the nanny. And we also have to look out for keys. There's keys to our room. And they have like a pink little thing around it. Okay, but this is good. We're getting some information, slowly but surely. So let's do bees. No, keys. Yes, keys. Let's do this. Doctor, I guess. 6 bees. 6, 5, 9. Don't call the Germans. Why? Bees, keys, and cheese. The new Planes, Trains, and Automobiles movie.
La Romola Doctor's surgery. How may I help?
Act as mother's more fun.
Hello, it's at NAK.
Please wait a moment. Doctor, it's that strange girl, Irene's daughter.
Hi, Julia.
Yes, it's me, Doctor. It's Julia. Excuse me for...
Don't worry, Julia. You needn't be ashamed. How are you? Any chest pain?
I think it's good.
I'm okay, Doctor. The pain is almost gone. But Mother seems to be getting ill again. I mean, in the head, basically. I saw that she is taking that medicine again. Pervitin, I think.
Irene is very shaken by everything that's happening, but I don't think there is any need to worry. I saw her recently and she's doing well, all things considered. Pervitin was made illegal in Italy a few years ago now, so I wouldn't have prescribed it to her. But they say that it is still used in the army. Maybe they could give you some information at the German command.
Germans!
Let's go now, Julia.
Germans!
See you soon.
I
So...
don't have the German command's number,
Oh.
but I'm sure it won't be hard to find amongst Father's things. Perhaps in his study?
Interesting. I'm gonna go get that. Apparently the German command is different than... She said she didn't have the number, but it says... German command... We have the number. Julia, are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? Britain is a... I think so. So, what is this? Ooh, Mike, there's a new one.
400 ISO film. It comes into its own shooting clouds and indoors.
Yes, yeah. My brother read a book about, like, the history of the wars and all that stuff, and, like, many of the fighter pilots would, like, take an immense amount of drugs while they were up there, so they could just keep going, and it's bad, man. They like killed their bodies just to fight a war, and especially in the
General
chocolate.
Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior.
Why is that still here? It made dude ski. Dude, it's insane. Is this not his study? Maybe I can find it. Maybe I already found it. Like, I feel like I already found this information, and I was just behind on those phone calls. Because we've had the phone for a long time now. And, going back to what Vi said a few moments ago, yes, the game does look like it's doing a little bit better. So let's call the German command. I'm gonna make sure 1185. I wanna make sure that's the same. It is. Yeah, back then the wars were just, you do whatever you want. Like there were no guidelines. Hey, call me Weevil.
Command of San Vincenzo Artori, identify yourself.
Oh my god. Should I act as my mother? I'm gonna act as my
It's
mother.
at NAK, wife of General Edict K. I need some information concerning Pervitin.
Please wait a moment.
That's great to see you,
What
Weevil.
is it, Mrs. K? Would you like us to send you more pervitine via your husband? I wouldn't know, madam. We give it to the soldiers, and they are very satisfied with it. The guys carry out night watches far more effectively. They also manage their hunger better and are far more active. We have, however, seen a few signs of anxiety and cardiac arrhythmia, but only a few. We think these are unrelated to the use of the drug, though.
Liar! Liar! What a lying sack of poop! Oh, chillin'? Awesome, man. Sounds good, sounds good. This game's a ride, so I hope you're buckled in. Everyone, I didn't even buckle myself in. Hold on. No, Germans are great. Just, you know, not all the time. Oh, man. I think every country has a fat uh-oh moment, but I think there's kind of outweighs a little bit of other countries. But, again, just what Weevil just said, every country kind of sucks. Poland? Poland. What has Poland done? Poland has done nothing! No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing. I don't know enough to, like, actually say stuff, so I'm gonna stop there. How about we go... Who... Oh, we didn't even finish... I'm so sorry. I keep leaving the phone thinking, oh, I'm done. But I'm not done. I'm not done. So let's do our last few calls, and then we'll head off, and hopefully we can have our next objectives kick in. I need to do 6978. Where's the password lock? I don't know. In the back, maybe? Probably in the back.
Governor headquarters for the officers of San Casciano. How can I help?
Hi, I was hoping to hear whether there has been any development on the investigation into the murder of Julia Kay.
Wait a moment, please. Who's calling?
I am Irene Kay, Julia Kay's mother.
Mrs. Kay, forgive me. I didn't recognise your voice. Unfortunately, I don't have any real news. We are following up on some suspects. We assume we're with the boy who was killed in the woods outside your house. They seem to be planning something else. But your husband is probably the best person to ask about that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, madam.
I'm wondering if this, how I choose to talk to the people, it changes anything, you know? Like, what am I messing up here? 6987. Because I'm using Irina quite heavily in this, but I need to know the information. And everyone still thinks that Julia is dead. Like, only a select few know that I'm
Maria
alive.
speaking. How may I help?
Act as mother's friend?
Hello, Maria. It's Anna L., a close friend of Irene Kay.
Oh, yes. Irene spoke about you. How can I help?
Irene is making a dress for me, so I wanted to know whether she bought that beautiful and vibrant red and black fabric. I assume so.
I am sorry, madam, but I cannot give you that kind of information. Irene is a loyal customer, you see.
I understand perfectly, Maria. I'm only asking as I wanted to order a few meters of it for myself, without Irene feeling that she needs to sacrifice hers for me.
I'm sorry, Miss Anna, but unfortunately, we do not have any more of that fabric. We got more on order for Irene. I'm sorry.
I think it was the fabric that we found in the woods, you know? That it was torn up and stuff. I think she's trying to order and fix what got ripped, so it doesn't look like it's hers. Ooh, ooh, oh! She's so screwed. She's so screwed. 6938. I hope she has a lot more problems. I guess not the Vikings, but that's Monaco. You're so far away from her.
Yes. Hello. This is Donatilia.
Father, you must bring justice for Lapo. You know it wasn't really him who killed Martha.
I know that it wasn't Lapo, and your father already knows this. Believe me. But I can't do anything. These are dark times, my dear girl. Come to see me soon, and we will talk about it.
That's all my phone calls. That's all my phone calls. Okay, so I got... Oh, I could do that again. But let's go in my bag and look at my journal. Because there should be another entry. Oh, God.
21st of July. Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady. Or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha, when she thought that she was me. Only a week ago, all of this would have seemed impossible. I just need to find the proof, so she can pay for what she has done.
So I can pay for what she has done. I'm gonna be really surprised if it's not the mom. Like, it just has to be. It has to be. Let's check our... Do I call this number back? That's why I'm like, it has to be the mom, but we don't have enough to like pick someone else. Like right now it is the mom, but it very well could be too obvious, like you're saying. I don't know, maybe it's so obvious that it's like, that it is. And we are just trying so hard to figure out how to make it, let's see, how to show the world. Oh my god. Cool K! With the gifted sub. Oh, he gave it to Ashen. Ashen! Happy birthday, my friend. And Cool K, that is so freaking kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is another sub towards our leprechaun costume. Once we hit 30 subs, I'm going to be ordering a leprechaun costume and then wearing it on stream for one of our Goonie Goosebumps. So, thank you so much, Cool K. Ashen, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy. Yeah, thank you again, Cool K. Thank you. It means a lot, man. Cheers to all. Oh yeah, I have a button for this. Where is it? This one. There it is. Okay. Thank you again, Cool K. There's a lot of planes around. What should we do next? So do you think she's still down there? Perfect. I'll check it out after I'm done. Oh, she's still down there? Damn! Lady! Move on! Do something else with your time! I'm gonna go down to the cemetery. I'm gonna go to the cemetery whether the game wants me to or not. And I'm gonna force it to let me look at Maria's body. I can't really go anywhere else. Tigers! You should have 3 top. Oh my god. Tigers, you got the best dinner. You got the best dinner. You got chili too? Oh, great. Also, it's great to see you, Tigers. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well for you. Welcome to Martha is Dead. When you put the photo in the Gotha line, it says something about the telegram. What didn't it? Use the telegraph. Oh man. Oh man. we have to do Morse code again. Oh, okay. Well, better to learn it now and power through, huh? Thank you for pointing that out. Happy Wednesday, doing good, feeling better today. So, oh, good. Yeah, I remember last time you were feeling pretty sick. So that's great news. We're happy you're here. And the other, oh, there's some that are quite gross. Yes. You just would never want to eat those, ever. Oh man.
I placed the photo where requested, so
We got
I
a
need
bot
to
in
find
the
right
house.
words to communicate it. Oh, and of course, I need to remember the code word.
Okay, remember the code word and then say, okay. What more joy than solving more? Exactly. Call me Weevil. You should have tikka masala and mango las. I couldn't tell you. It's pretty great. It sounds like it's fancy. So that's good. So I need to say that the... Wasn't it tree? Tree on fire? No. Was it building on fire? House on fire. Woods on fire. Town on fire. Damn it. Oh, it's all the way down here. Alright, town on fire. Yeah, Helga likes to see me struggle. Helga likes to see me struggle. So I need to do, what, documents? Documents. So it can't be documents then? Near town road. Find documents near river. Over now.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
I did.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Over and out and over? Why do you want to say it twice? Oh, I'm just supposed to only say over. Never mind. Chat, don't react to that. No reactions. Delete your reactions.
No, this
Helga.
doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Ah! Come on. This part kills me. I just need to tell them that the documents are... documents near river building over.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Oh, photo? Okay. Photo? Is there a word inside? Photo positioned near. More the longer I. Aw, bye. Thank you. That was really nice. I love you guys too. It's a happy little family here, you know? I look forward to talking and chatting with you guys. If I could, I would do it every day. When I'm not streaming, it just feels wrong. These?
No, this doesn't seem clear to me.
Come
I
on!
need to find the right words.
Photo? It has to be photo, right? Ooh, banana pudding cake. That sounds bomb, man. River building. It sounds okay. Photo positioned. Oh, there's house. Okay, river house. I think that might be it. What was the word I was... Was there a house? I put it in that shed. I don't know if they count that as a house. Oh, this is the part. Why does this kill me? To be map photo or photo map. Oh. Map photo positioned near river house. Over. That has to be it. If that's not it, I'll throw something. Hold on. Before we press, because I might have to throw something here. I kind of think that's it, though. It's kind of not obvious. That's good. We did it! I don't have to throw anything! What a relief. I was about to chuck our Goon Saloon pint glass. Like, that would have probably shattered.
What the flip was Grandma doing at the sand dunes?
I don't really know. Would you guys like to hear what Lady Goon just texted me? What happened? Short press to send dots. Hold yes. She said, I just got to pet a 1-month-old puppy. I almost died. Oh, man. I want to pet a 1-month-old puppy.
No, another mistake. I need to focus more and think less.
There was no mistake. Oh, she doesn't restart it. Thank God. There was no mistake there. I just clicked 3 times. Maybe I clicked so fast that it thought I didn't release. That could have been it. I was rushing it.
I need maximum concentration and complete mental silence, or I'll never do this.
Lady. I did that. I don't even know where yet I messed up. I mean, thank you, Punkus. Now I can concentrate. I just press it. I just press the button, and sometimes she doesn't like it. This is a Julia problem. This is a Julia problem. Imagine if we had to restart that over every time. I would have lost my mind. Select the words in order to... Oh, god dang it. Okay. So, we got line, dot, line, dot... Wait, what? Oh, my bad. Line, dot, so C, dot, line A, C-A, dot, line, dot, car. So it's gonna be tank. Dun, 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 L. LC. LCL. And then K.
They have worked out the position of the tank. I should confirm that I've understood their message with received.
Goodness gracious. Why do you keep replying? I got things to do! I'm already your spy! Stop asking for more! Oh, Lord, what are you doing to me? Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Alright, the first one's TRV. Find weapons cached near woods over. Is that where what it says? Thank God. I gotta make sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I know, Bubba. I know, Bubba. Get him. Oh, sorry. Someone is home, so he has to go say hi. Find weapons. Cache near woods. Over.
There's a weapons cache in the woods. In my woods.
There's more?
Okay, I will search for it. Let's respond received again.
Send everything in one message! Yeah, assholes! Come on! This is... it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These people just like... They're a little chatty, you know? They're a little chatty. These people. These people. We're in the midst of a war, and they decide, let's make this person stay in her hidden feed box where she can send Morse code. Yeah. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now I can work for it? Okay, hold on, I can do this quick. Bing, bang, bang. I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can. PL. L. LC. I guess people didn't do much small talk because of this. Guess not. I guess not. I'm just saying, like, I got places to be, and I don't think they understand that. CL. Place flagpole light close. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. CMM. Bang, bang. A. Bang, bang, bang. R. AR.
Okay, so after I've been there, I will place a flag on the telephone pole near the house. They will then know that I have accomplished the task. Easy peasy.
So I have to get the weapons cache. Blue Fire! Hey man, how you doing? Great to see you again. Happy Wednesday. And a bing bong to you, my friend. Great to see you. Great to see you, Blue Fire. We are doing Morse code. We are figuring out a death of our sister. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Oh, it's been good here. It's been good here. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I am thinking. Get rid of that mother. It's been a little bit, but I hope you've been well these past weeks. And, oh, I need to go backwards. Okay, I understand. But hell yeah, if we can get like a pistol or something, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I also like would never run in these woods. This is where we got shot. Like days ago. Not even like weeks ago. No, it's only been days. And yet we're like, doo 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 doo. Can't wait to go back in. Oh, it's the gravesite. This isn't Martha's gravesite, though. I think once I develop the picture, the cemetery one will...
What is this place? This never used to be here.
Oh god. There's literal arms here, like...
Oh, it's closed from the inside. How can I get in?
They always do this. Why can't they just make it simple? You must find another way. Oh. God, there are some weird clicks in this wood. These woods. Okay. What is that? So I want to get the boat then, I guess. It allowed me to get into the boat last time I was down there, so I'm assuming that is what we're gonna do now. I don't know how else to get over there, because it doesn't let you go past a certain mark on the map. That's where our friend died. Mr. Lapo. I'm really looking forward to... Maybe I can run over there. Let's I doubt it, but let's see. No. Can I? No, it doesn't let me. But I feel like the next few cutscenes with the mother is gonna be insane. Like, something's gonna go down here, you know? It's not letting me turn. It's not letting me turn at all. Let me check this. This is strings. So, maybe I don't use the boat, but I can't... Maybe I follow the river. But there's no crossing the river. Yeah, I don't have to... Oh, maybe I just follow that path. But then I have to get through there. Keep going. Oh, now it is. Now it's letting me turn. That was weird. I gotta walk to it. Because it won't let me get up there. Well, that's kind of annoying. But isn't that the entrance right there? Why won't you let... Oh my lord. It's just picky. Come on!
This old culvert used to be covered in bushes. Someone must have worked in it recently.
I just kept getting, like, invisible walls. I don't know why you'd put invisible walls everywhere. But they did. Very strange boat ride. Very strange. Okay. Hello!
Tunnel? Here? It wasn't there when I was younger, I'm sure of it.
Oh, this was definitely made as the war was starting. This is his secret base! Oh, do you guys think it's his secret base?
There's been a whole world underneath us this whole time.
This is Dad's secret little area, that son of a gun. Dad, you're going down.
When was this place built? I didn't know it even existed.
Yeah, that would take down the mom for sure. There's just grenades laying about. Like, whatever. Oh well, leave them in here.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, there's the cocaine. Like, how is there no one in here? This is so... I don't understand. This is too massive to just be abandoned. Also quite creepy.
This must be a dormitory, but no one is here. Who knows why? Dear Brunhilde, the heat here is killing me. We have been trapped inside the tunnel. It seems that Command are preparing for something big, but they are not telling us what. The other day we went out on patrol and accidentally shot a young girl.
Got him.
I will carry the weight of this guilt for the rest of my life. I love you always. The hope of seeing you again is what keeps me going. T. The soldier who shot me, he thinks I'm dead. I don't feel any resentment. We are all hurting so much.
I mean, the guy did... See, I would say, like, oh, he you know, made a mistake, yada yada yada, but he left her. He literally left her. Why would I use the phone?
This telephone doesn't work. Oh, it's probably because I cut that line.
It is his secret base. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, the flag.
I will hang this on top of the pole next to my house. That will confirm these tunnels are in the area. My mission will then be complete.
I love that I mindlessly walked to where we needed to go. Love that. Now we're going backwards. Maybe I need to. It's censored in Germany? Why? Okay, we're going down, down, down. So how would that... They censor violence? What? Like no violence? No... Are you kidding? What? How? Is that possible? Wow, there are a lot of directions here. Okay, we'll just go this way, I guess. Ooh. No. Is this where the freaking boat is? Oh my god. Retreat! Start again. I want a different route. That is so weird. Go up. They're not... Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. This makes a lot more sense. Wasn't The Dark a German TV show? Probably. You went straight to a place you hadn't been, but then you got lost going back. Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, how did I manage that? I've already done that. I need to find that other spot. Unless... Maybe I don't need to find that other spot because I got the map. Or the... Yeah, so I already got it. Okay, we just need to leave. So I actually did need to leave. I thought I had to, like, find that other area that we found before. Maybe there was something in there, but I don't think that's possible to get to. Andy. 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 Hey. Stop it. Don't do that. His allergies are just hitting hardcore right now. My poor little guy. Okay, can I get back in? She won't get on the... God damn it. Yeah, I figured that now that there was no hand. Ah. Yeah, he gets it every year. He gets it every year. So far, it's not too bad. I've kept up with cutting the hair on his tummy, because that's a big part of it. But, Andy Boo Snack! Thank you so much, Helga. I'll be sure to give it to him. Andy. Andy, you want a snack? You want a snack? Let's just do it now. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, my little dude. I think he's allergic to either grass or pollen. But it starts right as spring gets going, you know? You don't want your treat? Oh. There you go. Yeah, he's gonna have a good little buddy here soon, huh? Yeah. The bulldog is gonna be like 2 times to almost 3 times bigger than Andy will be, weight-wise. But I know he rolls in grass all the time, like Andy. Like, this is why you're so itchy. This is why you're so itchy, because you roll in grass. But yeah, Andy in the house. He's super fluff right now. Like, this is all straight up fluff. So I need to just shave him. I just need to shave him. He's very... Yes. Yeah, it's not just grass, but to also roll around in poop and mud and garbage. But, oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys the story about Homer. Homer, so yesterday, let me start from the beginning, shall I? Yesterday, Lady Goon found a dog roaming in her apartment complex. And, was like, oh, I've never seen this dog here before, and then waited a little bit and was like, I don't think I see the owner anywhere. I don't think I see anyone anywhere. So that's a little weird. And so she went over and was like, hello, little puppy. And the puppy was super sweet, super nice, ran up to her and was all happy and just sat there and stared at her. And she's like, okay, what in the hell's the game doing? Come on now. She's like, perfect. Let me go and see if you have any like tags on you. Had no tags on it, of course. It had collars. It had 2 collars on the dog, but no tags, which I find very odd. At the time, I should say. And then, so she's like, okay, well, I don't know what to do now. They waited around a little bit, saw that no one was looking for the dog, and took it to a vet to get it. Is that something new? Where have I seen this? I think I've already seen that. Yeah. Took it to a vet where they could check the chip. And they checked the chip, they found the owner and called the owner. The owner didn't answer, of course. Like, why would they make it simple, you know? Like, why answer on the first try? So then she's like, okay, I don't know what to do with this dog. I'm not just going to give it to the shelter. Like, I don't want to do that. I feel like a cutscene's about to happen. So I'm going to finish my story here, and then we can do whatever cutscene is about to happen. So yeah, the owner didn't answer. And then she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to take him with me. And then the very nice receptionist said, if you aren't able to watch him for the night, you can bring him back, and I will take him home and watch him for the night. But that's like worst case scenario, because she said her husband isn't fond of bringing home random dogs all the time, which I'm sure she does. And so like, okay, well, I'll just bring Homer back to my place, because we have a big yard, and I have Andy, and he can play around and all that stuff. So we bring him back, and he really is the sweetest dog. You can see him on the Discord in the pets channel. Very sweet dog. And so I let him out, and him and Andy from the get-go were like buddies. You know, Andy was like, you know, doing his little like da 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 da, and like running around him and stuff. And it was the cutest thing because Homer's a little chunky, so Homer saw Andy like doing his little turns and twists and stuff like that. And so Homer did he did like a little jump spin. He like jumped and spinned really quick, and then he started running around. So it was super cute. Having 2 little small dogs running after each other. Andy loved it. And then we got a phone call saying, hey, Grace's roommate actually found the owner at the apartment complex and said, like, hey, the guy's here. And, oh, we did have to find this spot. Cool. And yada, yada, yada. Come back and give it to him. So we drive all the way back. We hand him the dog, and the guy is like, thank you so much for finding him. My brother just passed away recently, so this dog has been my support dog recently. Like, heavily for the whole family. The whole family was, like, reliant on this dog for their support, basically. And then he went on to say that it's normal to see Homer alone in the parking lot because he'll always come back to the apartment. And I'm like, you cannot trust that. You can never trust a small dog to cross a busy parking lot to go to the grass field next to a busy street and then come home. Apparently he's been doing that for the past like 3 to 4 years. And I'm like, dude, there is no way that no one else has not done this. Now, the sad thing is he is disabled. So he can't actually take the dog out all the time. And I think it's his whole family watches the dog, and sometimes he gets the dog. We don't really understand the situation, but it gets worse. It gets worse. So he said, I think he was actually watching the dog, just from the information I got. So we're going to assume that he was a dog sitter, but that's how he did it. And Lady Good and I even said, like, we didn't say it to his face, obviously, but we're like, that's not okay. That you cannot, he's a little dog. He's gonna get ran over. I'm sorry, that's the truth of it. He's gonna get ran over.
Finally an exit. Looks like I'm back in the woods near the house.
So then we're driving off, we're like, whatever, he's back with his family, he's okay. You know, he's a very happy dog. And he looked very well groomed and maintained. Like, they took excellent care of this dog. Besides the fact that he walks by himself to go pee and poop. I hate that part. Then my Lady Goon gets a call later, because you guys remembered how the first call didn't go through? Well, that guy finally called the vet, the other brother number 2, and so then he got Lady Goon's number, called Lady Goon, and said, hey, I got a call from the vet saying that you have my dog, and she's like, oh, I thought I gave it to you already, because the guy sounds exactly like the other brother. And we thought his disability was short-term memory loss, but I kind of think it was also he just can't walk very well. Like, he was kind of like limping quite a bit, so I thought it was his leg or short-term memory loss. He kept repeating things. I don't know. Either way, Lady Goon thought it was the same guy who just, short-term memory loss, forgot what the situation was. So she's like, no, I think I just gave you your dog at your apartment. And then the guy went, who the F did you give my effing dog to? Who did you give it to? Like, started screaming at her about who she gave the dog to. And she's like, I just gave you your dog at apartment blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh, you gave it to my brother. And she's like, yeah, like I said I did. And then that clicked in her head saying, oh, this isn't the same person. This is a brother of the person. It's a very confusing situation. And so, yeah, he went off on her. And then he started being all nice. Then the niceness came out because he's like, oh, I messed up. I yelled at the person that just saved my dog. And then he was like, oh, like, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Do you stay in the apartment complex? And, of course, she said no, because the guy just freaking yelled at her. She's like, I don't know. I'm not telling you where I live. And, I'm assuming he was going to do that to, like, say thank you.
Closed so nobody notices that someone was here, but it will remain unlocked.
Cool. So we're going to have to go back in there, is what Julia is saying. So, yeah, then the guy got all nice and was like, oh, thank you so much, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of it all, Lady Goon was like, why did I get yelled at for everything? For helping a dog. Like, why am I getting yelled at here? And I was like, Lady Goon, you gotta understand that you did an amazing thing today, and I think the loss of their brother really has messed them up to the point where they are so reliant on that dog that they can't take another hit. Like, that's their last leg right now, is that dog. And it seemed very clear, because when we gave it to the first brother, he had tears in his eyes that the dog was back. Like, it was clearly a very important dog to them. But it's like, yo, you cannot scream at someone that just saved your dog. Like, that's not okay. So, the other brother's a real dickwad, but the first guy was very sweet, and he just had a disability and can't really watch the dog very well. Well, yeah. Crazy story, huh? I was on the guy's side about having a support animal after losing him, but now I'm not. So yeah, it's a very funky situation, and I wasn't happy with it. But if you told someone they gave Annie to already think they're being shady, yes. The problem is that dirtbag didn't answer his phone until he didn't call back until almost 2 hours later. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing you can't answer the phone? Like, they obviously left you a voicemail. I don't understand. I don't understand. But, that's what I also brought that up to Lady Goon, that you cannot tell someone that you handed their dog away. Even if you think it was them. You can't say that. It would freak them out. And it did. And, she's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I literally thought it was the guy that we just talked to. And I can understand that, too. It was a whole situation. Well, they left a voicemail, though. Like, you have to listen to the voicemail. I don't answer random numbers, but I will listen to the voicemail if they leave.
I've done everything they asked of me. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. I hope I made the right choice.
No one uses it here? What? Voicemail is so important. Because, especially since we don't answer random numbers anymore. That's like, go-to. Sounds rough. Sounds like he just started panicking through the director. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. No, again, Tigers, I went over why I think they yelled at you, or yelled at Lady Goon, and it was understandable, and I said they're just freaking out, and I would freak out about Andy too, but I would not have screamed, and I would not have cussed at the person. That was two things he did completely wrong. You never cuss at someone. Because the moment you cuss at someone, that gives them every right to hang up on you. You're like, F that! Like, F you, I just saved your dog. Why do I need to help you any further? You know? Never cuss at people. It just isn't.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but
What is
I
this?
can't say why, but they have always scared me.
That was it? No. And he couldn't. I also then found out why the dog didn't have tags on it. And it was because the brother that screamed at Lady Goon gave him a bath, took off the tags, and forgot to put them back on. Now, this is one thing I have done. I'm not going to take it off. I can't show my number on stream, sorry. But one thing I do is, because tags can easily be pulled off and lost, is I put the number on his collar. Like, I have my name and my number and his name on the collar. So if you find him, guess what? You're no matter what gonna call me right away. Like, that you have all the information right there, you know? What's a collar? C-O-L-L-A-R. It's the thing that goes around their neck. Yeah. What's our next objective? Sorry, I got on a huge rant there, but that happened yesterday, and I got really mad, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just... You did a good thing. You did a good thing. F the guy for reacting poorly. You need to focus on the good. And you did a great thing. So I just had to make that clear. See, it keeps saying that, but it doesn't say check the map. Oh, we got a new number. 6938. 6938. You're somewhat stressed? What kind of puppy? Cool, okay, we'll help you through it, man. Yes. But yeah, it's just... It's one of those moments where you even think to yourself, why bother helping people? You know, it's one of those situations, like, obviously, always help people. But it makes you think, like, why did I do this if I just got yelled at?
Not now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so that dirtbag didn't answer. So maybe I can go downstairs now? You're babysitting Golden Doodle? Oh, cool, Kay. Hire me. Hire me. I'll do it for you. I will look over that dog. I got it. Don't even... I want the doodle. I want a doodle so bad. I think that's gonna be my, Andy's bigger brother. By bigger, I mean just in size, not age. So we need to find the keys to my room also. Because I don't really have anything else listed. Anyone want the dog sit air fryer? I mean, I'll go to Iceland. That's it's pretty far, but why would you want someone to watch air fryer? It's such a lovey dog. How big is air fryer now, actually? He's a handful. Oh, he's a puppy. He's a little puppy. Why? That's what I call him. I wonder if she hid the key. You got told off at oh no! Why? Oh my god.
Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures. I had so much fun with them.
My husband refuses to own any animal with Oodle as part of their breed name. You gotta look at the doodles. He needs to make an exception for doodles. They're not poodles. They don't look anything like a I mean, if you shave them, I think if you shave any dog like a poodle, it'll look like a poodle. But why did I get? Oh yeah, but he's getting pretty controlling. Because this puppy was so annoying, so I understand. Yeah, it's interesting how about a danger noodle? Yeah! What a noodle! Huh? What am I missing here, chat? What am I missing here? I have these four objectives. I feel like it's this one, but it's not. I tried that one, it didn't work. And I can't develop the picture. So I can't do this one. We tried this one. And I need to... Where's the cemetery? We already went to it. The one that we know. I just need to be more firm in training him. He is really good at learning. I think that's it's so tough to train though. Like, Andy still isn't 100%, obviously. And a lot of it is... Actually, he's pretty damn good. Never mind. I take that back. Andy's goddamn good. I did a good job. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a good job with him. I was having a conversation. I don't know. I hate this topic, but I was like, if whenever Andy's time comes, like his time is up, like I don't think I could do another dog. Like I don't think I can go through that again. Because Andy has just been my everything for the past 6 years. Like literally, he is my favorite thing. And so I was like, I don't know if I could do it again. And Lady Goon's like, oh, BS. Shut up. You're gonna get another dog. Like, you're probably right, but right now, thinking about it, it kills me. I know. But, like, Andy's everything. But I know we think about that just about every animal that we have. Where the hell am I supposed to go? But then I kind of like tell myself, you're giving them such a fun life. Like, why not give another dog a fun life too? You know? Like, why not keep making sure these dogs have the best lives that they could possibly have? So that kind of keeps me going as well. 190 pounds? Dear Lord! That's way more than me. She is young. Yeah, and that's a... Is that a dog or a cat, Yen? I forget, sorry. Oh god, I have a friend who had 2 St. Bernards! Oh my god! It's a cat. Okay, I thought so. I can't find this key. Maybe almost a year. Oh yeah, you're still very much in the kitten phase. You know, still very kitten. Like, it might be fully grown, but mentally kitten. I already looked at that. I've already looked in here. I'm trying to gain weight though. I've been working on it, and I have gained some. I have this weird thing where I just don't really feel hungry ever. So I can't go in the basement. My stupid mother's down there. I don't know what she's doing. She's been down there this whole time, and I can't go down there. But yeah, like, for some reason, I just don't feel the need to be hungry. It's so weird, and it's like, I eat enough. I did do the flag. Yep. I did the flag. You can have mine. Oh. No matter what body you have, you will always have something. You know what I mean? There's always something. You can never have everything. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't want to say it that way. Wait a second, who killed our goat? Oh, should I take a picture of this? Who killed my goat? That's so cruel. No, no, no. Be inspirational. Oh. I don't get. Yeah, I think that's my big thing. Like my anxiety hits hardcore basically every morning because I wake up and I'm like, God damn it, back to the real world. So I've never eaten in the morning, and I've heard that's really bad. Oh, that's actually really good. Look at that. Okay. I got an achievement for that, so I must have done something good. I'm a little... I'm kind of thinking maybe they replied? Maybe? You have 2 of those cameras? Oh my god. Are they just a joy to work with?
I have placed the photo where requested, so I need to find the right words to communicate it. Oh, and of course, I need to remember the code word.
Shoot. It never ends! The Morse code never ends! Why do they do this to me? Okay. Hold on, I need a stretch for this. Ugh. I need a stretch for this. Hold on. This damn Morse code. I used to wake up nauseated every morning when I was going through some S. You should definitely address that. I also started some medication for it, which helped a lot. See, I used to take, what was it called? Just normal anxiety meds. Many, many years ago, and then I kind of like just stopped having it so much. So I was like, I can power through it without it. And, yeah, I think a lot of it's just work. It's just work. I can't have the water jug out because she'll just try to... Cute cat. Cute cat. Oh, man. But, nah. I don't know. You can only do so much. I like knowing that I can control. Like, I can understand the situation when, like, a panic attack hits or something. Like, I love knowing that I know how to fix it. I think that's why I stopped taking the meds. But yeah, mornings suck. I hate mornings. And a lot of it's, I think my biggest stress is... is literally just time. I have a huge thing about time. Like, if I'm behind or I'm gonna be late to something, Oh, no, I'm not ashamed that I took them. No, I highly suggest you do. And I highly promote therapy and all that stuff. It's good for you. I just got to a point where I'm like, I don't think I need this anymore. Where's raised? Flag. Pull. Over. But yeah, no, that's a good point though, Yen. You should never be ashamed. Never, never, never. Again, we're all different. Flagpole position, maybe? I don't think that's it, but hey.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Light pole. Oh, I got you. The photo of the map has been positioned? Why is it talking about that? Yeah, we're done here. Why would it allow me to send it again then? Oh yeah, stress can literally shut down your body. It is no joke. Oh my god, guys, did I even tell you about what happened at work today? Did I even tell you about work yet? We've been going over some stuff today, I will say. Good job, chat. It's been a very enjoyable conversation with you all. Okay. So today at work, my company is currently going through... You all know how I don't like this company very much. Yeah? We're all aware of that. It's a very poorly organized company. And recently, a lot of people have been leaving. A lot of people have been leaving. Like, we lost about 3 or 4 people in 1 week. And then a couple after that. The very next week, we lost a couple more. And then we just lost another guy. And then my boss, the guy that I've been working with, that I've mentioned in the past that everyone has complained about, put in his 2 weeks. His last day will be on Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday. I don't know what the F to do. If you have any hints or tips, please let me know. I really am just walking mindlessly. So he put in his 2 weeks. He's going to another company. And I'm like, well, I think it's time for me to look for another company too. Like a completely different company. I don't want to have to follow him. What's the quest? I don't know. The mom needs to leave the downstairs for me to continue. And she won't leave. It pisses me off. I tried calling this dirtbag, it didn't work. I can't go. I went to the cemetery, it didn't do anything. And then there's keys that I can find. They had a pink key ring attached to them. But someone today was told, hey, you gotta go over and work with, we'll call him Jimmy. We'll say that Jimmy was told to go work with Bill, okay? Well, Bill is not a good worker. Bill is a superintendent who sleeps on the job. So Jimmy said, I don't want to work with him because he sleeps on the job, and when I need help, he's not around. And I just can't work that way. And so, you know what Jimmy's response, you must wait for her to sleep? Can she sleep soon? But, so he texted that to our boss, our manpower boss, saying, like, I really don't want to work with him due to these reasons. If there's another spot you can take me, or send me, please do. And my boss's response was, pack up your tools. That was it. Just told him, you're done. For stating that another superintendent was sleeping on the job. Did that other superintendent get anything? No. Nothing. Nothing. Isn't that insane? So that was my... Okay. Oh. Dude. And snitches get stitches. It's insane. And, it's not over yet. It is not over yet, chat. So Jimmy came back to myself and my superintendent. I am, Gingy, don't you worry, I am. It's already in the works. I'm already talking to other companies and everything. Dude. Oh, this is the cemetery. Oh! Oh! Yes!
Tuscans. Throughout Italy, the people are fighting against the German invaders.
Oh.
Over a third of Italy has already been liberated from this loathed invader. We know that you are doing a lot to prevent the Germans from strengthening their power over you. The day of your liberation is approaching. Your freedom is certain. Your region is of the utmost importance in this war of liberation. Hinder the Germans by refusing to cooperate with them in any way. Transport is essential for the German troops and their supplies. Your region is the center of the transport network south of the Apennines. The triangle of La Spezia, Florence, Livorno is of great importance to the Germans and their hope to maintain a yoke over Italy. Tuscans, double your efforts. The day of liberation is fast approaching. Unite and do your utmost to speed up your liberation.
Nice! We're back on track, baby. We're back on track. Oh, this isn't... Oh, it's not the cemetery. Doesn't it look like one? This looks like a cemetery. A really peaceful place to lay someone. Anyways. Damn it, I thought we had it. So, Jimmy comes back to me and my superintendent and says, that power management guy just told him to pack his things and go home. And my superintendent was like, well, does that mean that you're fired? Or what does that mean? And then Jimmy was like, well, you know what? I actually don't know. So he texted the manpower guy saying, like, is this you firing me or what's going on here? And then, of course, manpower guys calls him. And, the thing is, oh, okay, this is gonna be it. Let me get through this really quick, and then we can do all the cutscenes that are about to happen, most likely. But so he calls him, but little does he know that Jimmy puts him on speaker for everyone to hear him. Yeah. Like, we didn't even ask him. He just started doing it. He just put it on speaker and said, "Listen." And so, oh Lord. So, the guy starts, he asks, like, well, what happened? Like, why are you suddenly, like, wanting to leave and all this stuff? And the guy's like, well, why is it that when other people in the company say, I don't want to work with this guy, you send them to another job site the very next day? So why is it that when I ask that I don't want to work with someone who clearly should be fired already, I'm now being let go? Like, why is that the difference? And so the general super started making up some BS, and correct me if I'm wrong, but in some states, or I'm pretty sure in some states in the US, you cannot give out other information about other employees and why they were able to do things and why you aren't. For example, there is someone who didn't get along with the super for a couple of weeks or months and said, like, hey man, I need a break. That's all he said. I need a break. Can you send me somewhere else? And then he got sent somewhere else. That he brought that up, but he used everyone's names. And he started bringing out all these other people's and bringing examples in. And I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You can't say why this person isn't working with this person. You have to keep that confidential because it was a meeting, a confidential meeting. And he just started blabbing. He started blabbing about people. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with this company. If you can't even hold the minor things confidentially, what are we doing here? Like, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. And so he started throwing people under the bus. He just started doing all these things, and then at the very end, the general super was like, so oh, it's incredibly toxic. You have no idea, Cool K. And that's why I'm like so happy to see it crumbling. So he was like, so are you like gonna leave, or because now he's like, I don't want to fire this guy because if I fire him, I have to pay unemployment. So now he's trying to back off and be like, oh, I don't want to fire you. I just was making an example or something like that. And so now the guy's like, no, I'm still leaving. Like, I'm done with you guys. So 2 more people are now leaving the company, followed by me, which makes it 3 more. So we're about to lose 10 people in a month. 10 people, and we had maybe 26 in the field. Hot damn. Hot damn. It makes for great stories, whether I'm able to explain them well or not. But, it's not a good environment. It's not.
The crypt is here.
So is the shovel. Wait. Wasn't there a shovel here? Oh. It was right here. I'm an idiot. But yeah, no, so...
Not now.
Okay. If not now...
Let's hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps.
Then when? So yeah, a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. And, so I'm not really looking forward to turning in my 2 weeks. Because I know I'm going to get that phone call. And then I have to go through it, but I don't think I'm going to answer. Like, I really don't. I want to leave on a good note. It's good if I can stream more. Dude, that's the dream. That is the dream. If I could quit and stream full time, I would do it. But, I unfortunately cannot. Dang. Just say you're moving, no questions asked. Yeah. 2 weeks is a courtesy net. Yeah. I know. So the first time I quit this company, I gave them my 2 weeks, but they sat me at home for the second week. And I was like, whatever. You know, I'm getting paid unemployment here, so fine by me.
Plants. No one will do it. The caretaker clearly doesn't care.
I'm amazed they buried Lapo here. Be the rage quit. It's definitely buried. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do my 2 weeks, just if for some weird reason I have to come back. Which I probably never will. Very few people can afford to stream for it, definitely. It's usually they have to stream while doing other things. Like stream, update their shop constantly, do Instagram, do YouTube, do TikTok. Dude, they gotta do everything. It's so hard to make a living off of Twitch. But it's still a dream. It's still a really fun thing to like work towards. And I hope maybe 5-10 years from now that maybe I can switch over to it, you know? Right now it's just for fun. It's a hobby. It's a good time. It's not even so much if you come back, people talk, especially within a given field. Never know if you'll run into someone again at another job. That's fair. I think with this company I'm okay because this company has a pretty bad... It's so weird. We are considered in... What the hell? Yo! Cool K! What? What? Holy my. Damn, Cool K, thank you. Whoa! 10! What the hell? Cool K, you madman. You madman. Oh my lord.
The watering can is empty.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanking you is not enough for that, but holy shit, my man. What?
Now that I have filled the watering can, I can water the plants.
Tomba, you mad man. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is beyond generous. Beyond generous. I'll try and do my best, Cool K. I'll do my best. But thank you. You just got us almost to the halfway point for our leprechaun costume. Goddamn. I'm gonna look like a legit leprechaun. Like, people will think I should live in that costume. Like, it's meant for me. But, Cool K, thank you. Thank you. Seriously. That means so much. But big congrats to Checkered, Yen, Ketchy, Brad, Hut. Dude, you got all the good names, man! Poggis, Fenris, Summer, Tomba, Sarah, Monster Ball. Hot damn. I will call you out sick. Oh my god. How much to dye your hair ginger in this costume? Oh, that's a Lady Goon question. That's a Lady Goon question. You will never beat the being Irish. No, I won't. I won't. God. Okay, thank you again, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is insane. And I love that all the subs went to frequent viewers. That's great. I don't think I'd ever dye my hair. Like, I'm scared to do stuff like that for some reason.
If you were in front of me, what would I say to you? That I'm angry because you were sleeping with Martha? No, I'm not angry. I'm sorry that you kept everything hidden from me. It stings a little, perhaps, but faced with your loss, everything is now meaningless. I'm happy that they buried you here. We'll be neighbours. I knew that Daddy would allow it even if you were fighting with the partisans. For him, this war is a stranger as it is for me. Goodbye, Lapo. We will meet again soon.
I didn't know you could do a 2-day spray.
It's time to look for Martha.
I can do the 2-day spray. If there is a legit 2-day spray that I can change my hair orange for a Goonies Goosebumps stream, then I will do it. I will do it. I don't really know what the sub goal would be for that. After 1 day or something. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, well. Cheeky.
A grave without a name. A life without memory. I pray for you, whoever you are. Man or woman. Young or old. Does it make any difference?
Oh, Hawkeye. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. How is Hawkeye's server going, by the way? How's the, not Project Windsor, dear lord. Zomboid. Easy. What else? I'm trying to find... Oh, it's a family crypt. Oh! I was over here looking for Martha's name this whole time. I need to go in a crypt. Hawkeye is wonderful. And it's cool to, like, play games with someone for a period of time and then have them turn, like, then they start streaming, you know? Because you're like...
This door is locked, but I must get in.
God.
Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
So yeah. Yep, he just recently started. There was a kid that joined around. Oh, dang it. It stinks. That's one of those things where you think back to when you were younger and you always wanted
for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back.
To join, you know, other people, other older kids in servers and stuff, and you end up being the annoying one. Oh, I as a kid, I tried so hard to... I think that's why I just don't talk. Like, I never really talked that much. When I joined other people's stuff. It's because I didn't want to annoy them. And I just was like, I'm in the server. Don't mess this up, Goon. Don't mess this up. This isn't the family crypt. What?
Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia.
Wasn't this my crypt?
Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right.
I think it is. Also, you're not siding with your family. You just gave so much information and weaponry to the others, right?
Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps for the numbers 573.
0573. 0573. Okay. By the way, I'm loving this game. This has been quite the experience. I love that I feel like I'm a detective in Nazi Germany. And it's just a fun time. Fun time. So one of my... It should be one of these stores, huh? No, yeah, and this is a great recommendation. I think everyone should give this a shot, give this a go. Obviously, if you watched all the way through till this point, you kind of ruined it, you know, a little bit. You've seen some of the spoilers, but I still think it's worth it. Just wait a few months and you'll forget. But yeah, guys, that's why I say, recommend games to me. I'll play them. I will.
I can see why we're
best.
scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
Me too, Cool K. And I think, so, a lot of people always wonder, why do you like horror games so much? Like, why do you like being scared so much? Why do you, you know, go through that and do that to yourself? And the main answer I have is they have good stories. I don't know if you've noticed that, but horror games, like, they go above and beyond with the twists. And I think everyone likes a good twist. And there are some games that you just know they end already. You start it and you're like, I know what's gonna happen. But this game, I don't have an effing clue what's gonna happen. But, it's very dramatic, it's very... Oh god, here we go. The feels! We're about to see our sister. Yeah, horror movies are garbage. Horror games are art. That is art. And thank you, Helga. Oh, really? Oh, Graffin's so great. I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad. Yeah, no, it's... And yes, I do like to do this for the enjoyment for you guys as well. But not too much scariness happening here. You know? Like, we haven't been jump scared in a bit. It was really like the beginning. That was it. And it's just been kind of creepy. Creepy. Oh, I didn't do it right, sorry.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Why do we have to... Avert your eyes, chat! Avert your eyes, chat! Alright. Alright. I don't know why we can't just check the stomach. Okay, chat, you're gonna... If you don't want to see this, look away. cutting her open. We're cutting her open! Where did I get the scissors? She is dead. Yes. Yes, she's dead. Gosh. Was it twins?
It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone.
So
Who knows why?
I don't think we were pregnant. I think that was just from our nightmare. Oh god, I have to take a picture of this? You gotta be kidding me. So we assumed that we were pregnant, but it ended up being a nightmare of our sister actually being the pregnant one that we later found out. So I think that's why they showed it. Say cheese? Yeah, I guess so. Holy crapola, though. That was intense. That's really nice. Nah. I had to mute you and minimize your stream because my wife walked in and she so would have been triggered by... Oh, dude, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Good, yeah, great call.
Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together.
Yeah,
I love you, Martha.
You missed the scene. God. Oh, here we were talking this game up. Oh, it's so nice.
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Donatello seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments and specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dock room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. but I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
Oh, is she falling asleep? Oh, no way. Okay, okay. So, I missed a good part of that. But kind out. But by the way, kind out! Hey man, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Great to see you. Hope you've been well. Happy hump day to you, and we're all happy that you're here. So was that part stating, like, is the mom trying to cover up something? I'm dropping frames. Oh no, we lasted so long. Here, let me try it again. Hold on, we're okay, we're okay. But let's get caught up on what just happened, because I don't really know. I heard parts of it, and it was about a doctor. And he wants. Is he the psychiatric doctor that's gonna come and pick up Julia? I'm assuming, but because she knows, or she assumes that Julia thinks that the mom killed Martha, and so now Julia's just screwed, I guess. Is it something like that? Like the mom is just trying to get rid of her as quickly as possible so she can't gain any more evidence of what she's done? Yeah. Okay. I figured it was that way. So now she doesn't want her to develop her pictures because she knows that Julia loves taking pictures. She asleep?
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear.
Oh, wow.
She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter.
Can I close the door, maybe? We need to close the door. I just know I'm gonna have some weird-ass dream today, and all I wanted was to dream about Lewis Hamilton. Wildlife. Why? Sorry.
I would make too much noise and wake her up.
You wake... Oh... I see now.
I would make too much noise and wake her up.
Am I gonna kill her? Yeah, we are!
Wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
What? Oh, it's laggy for you. No. Sorry. Shoot. Hold on. Let me try and fix it. Sorry, guys. It just does this for some weird reason. I don't really know why. Okay. Yeah, so she just shot her, and she was like blinking. It's like doing this weird thing where she blinks. It goes, the whole screen goes black, and then she shot her. But now she's saying I didn't shoot you, which I'm confused. If Julia can do Morse code, she can definitely fix stream. Definitely. She probably has no idea what the internet even is, but she can figure it out. Yeah, like I that part right there just made me think something is off on Julia. So but like, Martha also hates the mom. I don't know, but I hope I hope it doesn't lag too bad here. Okay, shot too many times.
Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope.
Hey, Rand. Sorry guys, it's gonna be laggy through this. I don't think I can save at this point. She could be possessed by the lady in white. Give me 1 second, I can fix the lag.
So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed.
Give me 1 second, friends. Can I freaking save
Sooner
now?
or later, more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end.
But Rand! Great to see you. Thank you for giving Rand a shout out. A great friend of the channel and great friend of the Long Dark community. I'm going to save and then quit real quick. Because a lot of stuff is just about to happen. And we cannot have lagginess happening during this. It seems if I quit the game completely and I restart it, it seems like everything gets back to normal. So we'll do that. But yeah, great to see you, Rand. Great to see you. Sorry for the lag issues. So what just happened is we killed our mom. And we... Honestly, you guys are probably just as confused as I am. Because I don't really know what exactly is happening. Yeah, because like we had lag spikes in the beginning of the stream. And then it went away for the 2 hours, 2.5 hours almost. It went away for 2.5 hours. And now it's acting up again. So I'm very confused. Oh my god, now it's not even closing down the game. Shoot! What is going on? I don't want to end it there. No, I want to keep going for a little bit longer. Come on, game. Oh no. Oh yeah, it didn't stop. That's so weird. Okay, we're back on it. We're back on it. Don't worry, chat. I hope this isn't the end, but I'm worried that I'm going to finish right before the end so that we come back. I'm going to be like, oh, 5 more minutes, you know? Like, I don't want to do that. But I got about 20 more. 25 more minutes. Okay, I think we're back in action. Sorry about that, guys. But now we're getting bombed, and we're getting bombed because I gave them all that information. I gave the resistance, all that stuff, you know. Exactly. Like, that's the worst. But I cannot believe we just killed her. Oh no, is it really game? Come on, game, just power through for a little bit longer. Alright, just let me know if it does get laggy. If it does, I'll have to probably end it for today. Which I really hate, because it was going so smoothly.
Now I finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place?
Oh yeah, we are getting bombed like no other. Oh my god. We're finally about to find out what's going on. I think this is what's gonna finally tell us.
Finally, I can enter my room.
Oh god.
It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. to clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
My love is not here yet. I'll wait. Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight.
I'm starting to think that Julia might be a little crazy.
You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
You cheated on me!
I would never do that. I love you.
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die. What did I do to you?
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad
Help! Help me!
Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July. Dad says we're losing. What will happen if we do?
It'll take everything from us. This is...
Will we go to Germany? Did you see Lapo yesterday? Do you want to come with me to the lake tomorrow? I want to take some photos. Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine.
I will say she's very good
Wake
at
me up.
the puppeteering.
Sure, great idea.
Yeah, that's right. She did say... Everything's backwards. There's not much more I can... This is... I just want to know.
Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake. Hello, Mummy.
Hi, Julia.
What do you want from me?
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame.
No way!
I'll take that dress off for you, stupid girl.
Shh. I'm going to kill you. Do you want to hurt me, Mummy?
Dum, 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 dum.
Yes, this version is credible. I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can.
She, like, blacked out.
The little arm. a small leg.
Oh my god.
And another little arm.
But she's doing this right after murdering her mom.
Another small
That
arm.
is what is the creepiest thing. Like...
Oh look, only the head is left.
I just got a text from Mama Goon, and she says, I don't like this game. Aww. Yoink was awesome. Did I already bury her? I cut her up and I buried her is what we are currently saying.
I was under the bridge.
Oh!
But it was just a game. This, however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak, the white lady.
I think it's just one L in that Plant Crow, but great to see you, man. Great to see you. I hope you're well. Yeah, I don't... You lost your password again? Oh my god. Write it down! Write it down somewhere. Is it lagging right now? Oh, don't tell me it's lagging right now. Yeah, she is bonkers. Like, I'm a little confused. Like, by a little, I mean a lot. It is lagging? God dang it. No, it's probably my stream. Dang it, it's lagging. Mega lag. Okay. How about we leave this craziness for next time, yeah? Let's leave this for another time. I would only have 5 more minutes anyways. So let's not push it. I think my computer's probably tired of it. I just see like a screenshot. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. It's all good. It's all good. But we're holding on to the head. Holy crap. Holy crap. Just when you think you can play a game that makes you go like, what the F just happened, and you don't expect it to keep happening over and over after every day, you know? You just don't expect that. And this game has proven that that you can do that. You can't expect that. Dear Lord. I'm trying to go through the last scene again. I'm trying to... Nice one, Al. Nice one. When is the next stream with this game? It'll most likely be... So tomorrow's Goonies Goosebumps with Helga and Barb! For for some more Labyrinthine. That's tomorrow. I will be off most likely Friday and Saturday. It will be a cliffhanger. We're leaving out as a cliffhanger. Oh, Pint, you have no idea what we've gone through. If you haven't seen this game before, I'm not going to spoil anything. I highly suggest checking it out from the beginning. But I'll let you know in the Discord, and I'll be sure to announce it tomorrow for sure, because I do want to make this a day where you all can join it, you know. The weekend will probably work best for me. Blame cows, please. It'll most likely happen on Saturday or Sunday, and I'll confirm what day that will be in the Discord, okay? So if you aren't joining the Discord, which I know most of you are, I'll be sure to keep you updated on that. But tomorrow is Goonies Goosebumps with the lovely Helga and Barb. And then I think Friday I'll be having off. Blame cows, everyone. Blame cows. But big shout outs to you guys for making today a lot of fun. I had a blast. It's always a good time. Blame cows, says Helga. I'm just gonna quit the game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for hanging. Thank you, Cool K. Mr. Cool K for the 11 subs and 100 bits. You are a madman, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you so much. We're 16 subs away from our leprechaun costume. I will think about the dyeing hair. I probably could do it. Just need to think about the goal for it now. And yeah, please think of some cool horror game suggestions for next time. Blame Helga. Helga, god damn it. What'd you do? Remember to get something to check your temps for next time. Yes, I'll be sure to do that. Yep. I'll have to open up an app on the computer and it shows me it. But Vi, Yen, Helga, Little Gingy, Pint, Cows, Cool K, we got Barb, we got all the lurkers, we got Punkiz. Did I miss anyone? Tigers, Rand. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And this game is very good. Very good. Thank you. And thank you, yes. The job search, well, I'm not too stressed about. I'm pretty confident I will find a good spot. But let's raid. Ooh, I don't know who to raid. We don't have. No, let's raid Long Dark Forever. You guys want to raid Long Dark Forever? Great streamer, great friend. He does a lot of the tournaments for us. I just don't have really anyone else live right now that I can. Sounds good, Pint. Thank you so much for saying hi. Thank you. Yeah, let's do Long Dark Forever. Great guy. Oh, his stream is starting in, what was that, 20 minutes? Oh, I don't want to send you to a screen. Hold on. Before we do that, it's either going to be this or... Oh. Okay. So... I'm gonna... F it. Let's just raid Long Dark. I hope it's not the 16 minutes. That is such a long wait. That's such a long wait. But it's okay. I think it's worth it for Long Dark. Very nice guy. Perfect. Alright guys, good night. Have a wonderful time over at LD's channel. He's playing some Long Dark today, and I'm sure it will be just as enjoyable. And yeah, it won't be as scary, but it will be a good time over there, I promise. Cool K, have a good night. Helga, Pint, everyone, once again, you guys are awesome. Yen, I hate saying goodbye, but I'll hopefully see you. Oh, I'm seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Goonies Goosebumps. Let's go! Bye.